Uh, Watching a lot of Aaron Gough Customs videos, I got his idea for his sanding block, and I made one out of a piece of ash that I had, and it worked out really well. But from wet sanding, it's kind of starting to get a little like mushy almost. I mean, it's still hard. It's getting like, yeah, pretty rough. But I decided to take at a 5x12 sheet of black paper micarta that I don't really. I made a few knives with it, but I don't really like. I don't like the look of just the black paper. It just looks cheap to me. So I cut it up into the same size I had my other sanding block, and I glued them together. It's 3/4 inch by 2.5 by 5 inches wide, and the glue's hardened. I'm gonna take her on the belt sander and smooth up all the edges, and then grind my channels and have a nice permanent sanding block. But this is pretty much kind of what he did. He had some sort of brick of phenolic that he had, which that's kind of what I'm making here. I'm just kind of using what I have, but I think it's going to turn out pretty good. I'll get back to you when it's all done. Here I got my block, all the sides sanded smooth. I rounded the corners off slightly so it's comfortable to hold. It's actually really comfortable to hold. I scuffed up this just to get some of the excess epoxy drippings and whatnot off. But now I'm going to figure out a way of trying to cut a little bit more accurate lines in here. I don't have a milling machine. Wish I did, but the last time I did it on a grinding wheel at work. I don't have an actual grinder here. I have my belt sander, but I might drill some 1/4 inch holes and then file it, but we'll see. We'll get back when I'm done with that part. So what I did, I started drilling some 1/4 inch holes and I was going to file it, but that would have turned out messy. So I just took my angle grinder with a grinding wheel and did some cuts. I did the top and the bottom. This is where the O-rings will go, and this is where the 1/4 inch rods will go that hold the paper on. I'm going to go back and round these ones out especially for the rod, and then smooth out all the sharp angles, and then it'll be done. So I did a little bit of hand filing, rounded out some of the edges so it doesn't cut the O-ring, and it's done. I've actually put it to use, and it's pretty awesome. As you can see, it's still wet actually. Works really well. I guess I just made this because I had that paper micarta that I did not want to use on a knife, and instead of selling a $12, $15 sheet of micarta, I decided to make one of these, and it turned out pretty good. Decently simple to do. Just sheet of micarta, glue, epoxy together. Used let's see, like one. I used an old grinding wheel for my angle grinder like this to cut the notches in there, and then use just small hand files to smooth everything out, round the edges, and that's it. The only thing I would like to do now that I wasn't thinking of is taking the bottom edge here where I sand and making it a little sharper to get into the plunge line a little better. So I might do that, but otherwise that's it. Pretty simple actually, and now theoretically that should last forever. I should just have to change the O-rings every now and again. Actually came out to the garage because I'm finishing a sheath for my first guarded knife here. I'm going to drill the holes and shape the sheath here. I also just finished playing around with some etching solution on this blade, and I got this random, see if we can focus. Doesn't want to focus. I got this random pattern here. Let's see if we can focus here. I think it's turned out pretty cool. This angled line here, I have no clue how that even got there. But these little drip looking, like little drips, what I did is I put it in the solution for like 30 seconds, pulled it out, and instantly threw water on it. Cleaned it all off, put it back in there. I did that about 5 or 6 times, and it turned out like that. I think it's pretty cool. But this one's ready to put some handles on. I think I'm going to put black G10 with some blue and white G10 liners. I think that'll look really cool. But anyways, that's it for my at-home sanding block. Very easy to make, thanks to Gough Customs. He does great work and has great ideas, so please go check out his channel. And thanks for watching.